Everybody, Ding Young Home Tech Inspections. It has been just a little bit. I haven't done a video lately, and I've got a little small video I'm going to post up earlier from an inspection today. Just a little tip to everyone. But first, a lot of you guys know that my computer, the one that I use to do my reports on and just kind of personal stuff too, you know, have my bank account information or logging information and my PayPal, and then have my Facebook and eBay and Amazon. Those are probably the most frequently visited sites from me. And I hate the convenience of it, but I'm done with all that stuff as far as everything but Facebook, pretty much. I was spending way too much buying online anyway. It was actually kind of appalling to look back after this recent deal with Amazon as to how much money I was spending that I didn't even realize. And wow. But anyway, my computer was compromised. It was hacked. There was a Trojan on it, and it was a malicious thing that would follow my keystrokes and all that good stuff. And my anxiety level, guys, has been through the roof. I've dealt with panic disorder and anxiety since I was little, but it came to light when I was about 15 years old, when I really had my first panic attack. When I was little, growing up, I guess through the 80s, 70s to the 80s, I had obsessive compulsive, but I didn't realize what it was back then. There were things that I was excessive compulsive with. So being that the recent events have occurred, I've just been in a depression, honestly. I've just been depressed. My panic and anxiety has escalated. You know, I've been on medication for years. That's always kept me straight. I mean, you know, most days I feel like a normal human being, enjoy life, and enjoy my family and everything. But the past few weeks, up to mainly this past few days, past week, since last Thursday, Friday, it's been hell, honestly, to be blunt. And I just hadn't had that focus that I wanted. And but I assure everybody that nobody's information has been compromised. None of that stuff is compromised. All any information like that is through the home gauge, whoever they have their servers through, which they have blockers and cybersecurity and all that stuff. And as far as payments people make to me, all those are through authorized.net, and none of that information is compromised. I've even reached out and personally talked to authorized.net. Everything on my end, their end, everything, nothing has been compromised, no suspicious activity, nothing like that. So I just want to assure everybody that all your information is safe. And the only information that anybody sees when it goes through is the last 4 digits. And but there's nothing been compromised whatsoever. So you know, like we talk about the Facebook stuff that was happening to me, it was kind of overwhelming. You know, I got it I thought straightened out, and then it runs over to my PayPal. Thought I had that done, and then it runs over to my eBay. Thought I had that straightened out, it runs over to my Amazon. So what's happened was a Trojan with a keylogger was following my strokes or whatever. So that's another thing. You guys that are paying for inspections online and all that, you're paying from your house through HomeGauge itself. You're not even dealing with my computer. I don't punch any numbers. I don't take any credit card numbers over the phone, or I don't punch anybody's payment information over any of my computers. Everything that's done, it's done online. People pay online, or if not, they'll pay by check or cash or whatever. I don't do any credit card stuff out in the open. So anyway, so I had two-step verification set up on my phone. I mean, on my through my Amazon, and I think it was Thursday night. I got an alert or a notification. I looked at my phone. It was like the Amazon two-step authorization. I looked and I saw the number, and I was like, I'm not on Amazon. And I thought maybe it was something that got lagged or caught up in the system. Maybe at one time I logged in before and it didn't go through or something, you know. I didn't know. And then it happened again. And I was like, what's going on? I didn't even go to Amazon. I didn't. So Friday, it was Friday night. It's kind of late. And I didn't work Saturday, so I stayed up late, yeehaw like a teenager. And I was sitting there and I started thinking about that Amazon. I was like, I'm just gonna look. So I got on Amazon, and when I opened up Amazon, my heart sank. Whew. Somebody, the person that hacked it, they went in, and you know how on, like I got Prime and whatever, you know how you can go in and like your recent orders and all that stuff, or things you want to purchase again, or that's there, whatever. Someone went in there and just checked a whole line of stuff. Just checked a whole line of stuff. And then they added a new purchase to that, which was a i7, whatever, the new Roomba, iRobot Roomba vacuum cleaner. And they added dang it, the extra shipping or whatever, the expedited shipping or whatever for $58-$60 or something. Yeah, might as well, right? So it totaled out to $918 for what they got. And then plus all the other items that they had ordered, that stuff that I previously ordered in the past, they had checked all of them. So the Roomba was being sold by a third party. The third party was the Roomba iRobot place, Pennsylvania, I believe it was coming from. Third party through Amazon. So on Friday it already shipped out. That Thursday night it had already shipped, so it was already leaving Pennsylvania on its way to, was it either Indiana or New Jersey, I can't remember, it was one of the two. It already shipped, and I was like, oh crap. So I went in Amazon, and everything that was checked, that they had checked shipping or recent orders or whatever, that I looked, it was supposed to be delivered, blah 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 blah. I was looking at the addresses. Some were to my mom's house where I have stuff, where I used to have stuff sent before, just for safety reasons, because somebody's always there, and I know they're not going to snatch it off the porch. But now Vanessa's home, so I usually have everything delivered to our house now. But anyway, so they went in and they changed the address for the Roomba, and I guess maybe they thought all this other stuff was attached to it and it was all going to go to the same place. But the only thing that went to the other address was the iRobot Roomba. Everything else was supposed to be either going to my personal address or my mother's house. So I went in and looked and seen where everything was going to be delivered to, and so a lot of it I got canceled. I stopped in the middle of shipping or whatever from Amazon. I could go in and cancel the order and it was done. But the iRobot being third party, it was a whole different thing. So went through Amazon. They were going to reach out to the seller and get them to stop the shipment through FedEx. I even called FedEx myself. The seller called me back, said we reached out to FedEx, we put in a return to shipper, blah blah blah, stop it now. So I'm dealing with this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday of the day of delivery. Every day I called Amazon. Every day I called FedEx, and was assured every day that it was not going to be delivered, that it was going to be stopped. So day one, I think it was it was either in Indiana or Pennsylvania. I mean Indiana or New York. And then the next day, it was at the next place. I think it went from Indiana to New Jersey, or New Jersey to Indiana, then to Greensboro, something like that. So every day I called, it was already moving to a different place. It wasn't stopped, and I was getting furious. So, I called my bank, I called True Lion, and was like, blah, 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 blah. True Lion sucks. I'm done with True Lion. They didn't even want to cancel my card on file. What they did was they stopped my online banking. I can't see anything, and they didn't stop my card, the card that they used, but they stopped me from looking at my account online. What sense does that freaking make? They were like, all they can see online is the last four digits of your number, blah, blah, blah. And I've spoken to the detective, and there's a lot of detail as to, he's like, that's BS. But anyway, so anyway, me and Vanessa went and picked up a Radon, and we were on our way home, and coincidentally, this iRobot was going to be delivered to Archdale, which is 20 minutes from my house. So I was like, I don't want to go by there. I don't want to confront anybody. I don't want to be that guy, blah, blah, blah. So we were heading home, and I got an alert notification, delivery signed by blah, blah, blah. I had my last name. I was like, oh my God, they freaking delivered it. Somebody signed for it. Oh my God. And I was thinking, I looked it up on Google, whatever, Google Earth, whatever. I seen it was like a townhouses or whatever, condos or whatever. So I figured somebody was gonna have it delivered there and see it dropped and then pick it up and get in the car and take off somewhere. Because I hear that they do that a lot in apartments and townhomes and stuff. But anyway, so I'm pulling in a parking lot like I'm freaking the FBI or something, and I park in the middle of the freaking road, and I jump out and run to the door, and I'm doing my police knock, bam, 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 and somebody's looking out the blinds, and then Vanessa turns on her phone and starts recording, and then I asked somebody to come to the door. It was a white Russian lady, and I asked her if there was a delivery made from FedEx there for iRobot iRoomba, and she said yes. And I said, well, that's my property and I need it back. She was like, blah, 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 whatever, blah, blah. We just exchanged back and forth. I was like, I got the paperwork here. I'm calling the police, blah, blah, blah. I'd already filed a police report like Saturday. Heard nothing. The detective didn't even come out until yesterday, So anyway, I called the police. I tried to do everything by the police and whatever, and I didn't get no assistance or nothing. So I called the police the day that it was delivered, and Archdale PD and Randolph County sheriffs came out there. Went inside, talked to the lady. It was a Russian lady. They recovered the item. and they were supposed to keep the item for evidence or take pictures of it or whatever. They did not do that. They gave it back to me, and I shipped it back to the iRobot place because they would not refund my money. TrueLight would not refund my money until the item was returned or whatever, and all this other stuff. And just a pain in the ass for innocent me here in North Carolina. So anyway, this detective comes to my house yesterday, and he's like, pull up a chair, we're gonna have a talk, blah blah blah. So we went through the whole spiel, and then, so this is very important to you guys out here. I know this video is 15 minutes so far. I'm gonna try to get done quick as I can. But evidently, Amazon is a huge target from Russia, being compromised, being hacked on a daily basis. They've got so many scams going on. It's like a repackaging scam. We're going to have these items delivered to your house, and we need you to reship it to blah blah blah, and we'll compensate you with blah blah blah, or this item or that item. They compensate you with stolen items. People fall for it or whatever. They don't know if this lady was involved, but being that she's Russian, they don't know. She hasn't been here in America too long. They don't know if she's like a little move to America insider middle person. I don't know. But this has gone to the federal FBI. So I'm dealing with FBI agents and federal investigators, and he said it's going international. This is a big deal. So Amazon gets hacked. Okay, Amazon gets hacked, people. Remove your information from Amazon, your cards. If you have a VPN and you think that you've got cybersecurity and you're safe and whatever, and you're not worried, that's on you. But I'm just, by my experience, I've been buying from Amazon for years. I've had several cards on file there. Depends on what I'm purchasing. Some really high limit cards, and then some regular little small cards, depending on what I'm purchasing on Amazon. And I learned my lesson. I'm done. And I just want to tell you guys, you know, in my video several weeks ago about the Facebook deal, about these hackers out here and these people, they know stuff. They do. This investigator told me Russia is the biggest hacker for Amazon on a daily basis. Guys, protect yourselves. I know this has nothing to do with home inspections or whatever, but you know, my keystrokes were followed. Sites that has my financial information, sites that I had cards on file and all this other stuff were compromised. And I got to jump through hoops and loops and dupes, and I got to fill out affidavits and go to the sheriff's office and file reports, and I got to write this whole list of from day one in detail of when I first noticed this and that. And I don't have time for this, but I've got to make time because my identity is compromised. This is real. I mean, this is real. This is no Facebook scam, BS, whatever. Amazon gets hacked. PayPal, eBay, any place online where you're going to keep a card on file, do not do it. I'm telling you, the Prime is not worth it. If I need something that bad, I'm just going to go to the store and order it. If they want to ship it to my house, ship it to my house. I'm done, man. I'm done. But anyway, we're still rolling with inspections, and next week is looking really good. And I don't know. I'm just all over the place, but I got to go finish my second report. I done my first one at lunch, and I'm back home and going to get my other done. My computer was completely wiped and gone through, and I had to redo every single thing on my computer. yeah, it's just been a pain, and it's costing me money. It's just been awful. But protect yourself, guys. This is the age of what we're coming into. Cybersecurity, cyber technology. It's sad, but it's a reality. And my anxiety level has been through the roof. I mean, honestly, it's been through the roof. Panic attacks, and driving and having panic attacks. I can't sleep, tossing and turning, just wondering what all information they have, what keystrokes did they follow, what sites did they follow me on. I've had to go into everything that I can remember and go change passwords and cancel accounts, and having to get new cards reissued, and I just want to pull my damn hair out. So anyway, guys, let's just be kind to each other and love each other. This election stuff, I know no matter who wins, that person's going to be our president, and there's no sense in bickering and fighting and cussing and rioting. And what's the point? What does that get you? You live, you die, and the next generation takes over. I mean, honestly, why do we fight over stuff here on earth all the time, over stuff politically, financially, over a man, a woman, over food or material items or whatever? We fight and we argue over this stuff, over a phone or everything. We fight about everything. Opinions and the clothes we're wearing, or a tattoo, or somebody just looking at somebody, what they think is the wrong way. Wearing a mask, not wearing a mask, wearing a hat that says a certain thing. Everybody's offended. Everybody's got an opinion. Everybody wants to fight. Everybody wants to be, oh, come at me, bro, type dude. I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here, man. But I love you guys. And book your inspection online. Got a new website. It's gonna be banging. It's gonna be up in about 2 weeks, and it's being created by Home Gauge. Nice, professional, beautiful website coming. But anyway, temporarily you can still go to my website, hometechinspections.com or greensboroinspector.com. If you want to book an inspection, give us a call, 336-989-8185, and Vanessa will hook you up. Or you can text your info and just kind of let her know you want to set up an inspection, give her all the details, which are going to be your name, the property address, email address. If you're working with a real estate agent, provide the agent's name and email address as well. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching Dean Young Home Tech.